Hello, everyone. Evelyn is here too. She's there. Hi, hi. Hello. Well, you guys know that this live was not planned. It really was not planned. I was actually gonna do. You guys know that we do our lives every 2 weeks, but everyone has been going crazy on Twitter. And a lot of you guys apparently don't know anything from Weverse, from the Weverse app. So I felt like I kind of had to like go on live to give you guys more perspective on it. Just because Evelyn and I, we've had Weverse for a while, since we are BTS, like we are Army. We love BTS, and they have been technically Weverse is from Big Hit, so we have been on Weverse for a while, so we know how to use it. We know how it works. So when it said like a long time ago, like a couple of I think months ago, when they had said that YG artists were gonna be joining Weverse, a lot of you guys were like, "No, I hate it." I was like, "You guys cannot hate something that you guys don't know." So a lot of you guys are just like, at least back then, you guys were like, "No, that's not gonna work. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing that?" The moment that I said, I was like, "You guys just try it, and then if you don't like it, then you'd be like, okay, I hate it." But you can't say that you hate it before you even try it. Like, um, so yeah. Um, so technically, hi everyone. So technically, Weverse is free. Like Weverse is not. It's not like you have to pay for anything. The only thing that you don't have to pay, is if you would want to pay, is like if YG gives them the option of like how can I say it? Uh like if they include like their membership or something in the Weverse app, but not necessarily, doesn't have to be that way. Weverse technically works. It's just an application where it's kind of like it's like a community tab. That's pretty much what it is. Um it's super uh Weverse is just a community app. Just think of it like it's just kind of like a blog thing, like a blog, where pretty much like you choose the community or the slash artist that you want to follow. So it's not like they have a lot of artists on the app. I don't know if you guys have already seen it. So no, Big Hit is not sponsoring us. I can guarantee you that. um okay, so technically, if you guys go on the Weverse app, okay, if you guys open up an account for Weverse, I think the best option, at least that's what Evelyn and I did, the best option for us was to open it through our Twitter account. Like we didn't have to open up a new account. Like we just sign in with our Twitter account. So I think that's the best thing you can do. I mean, maybe it's just easier because it's like, um, yeah, okay. I understand why people are freaking out over other fandoms that are there. Like, for example, in Hypen, I understand that they're a little toxic, but you like the community tabs or the artist tabs. Technically, you choose who you want to follow. CL is also in this app, and there's some other artists that are in these apps. So when you go into these community, like you follow the artist that or the artists that you want to follow, just follow and that's it. Like you don't, if there's, the good thing about it, I'm gonna completely say it, the good thing about this app is like if someone posts something really bad or something offensive, not only towards the artist but towards another person in the same community tab, honestly, you can literally report that, which is the best thing. I think one of the best things that has happened. Because I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know about much about labels, but I can definitely tell you that Big Hit is very cautious with those type of things. And if people start like posting negative things and posting really bad things about the artist or about everything else, they are you can easily report and they look into that. So I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not saying that there might not be someone that's gonna try to, a toxic fan from another fandom going in and trying to do something. But I'm telling you now, you can easily report those people and they could just get off from the community tab. So technically it's not that bad. Honestly, it just if I were you, just try it. Also, if you guys don't want to try, you don't have to, but the best thing you can do is like uh you like I said, you can easily just go and report and they'll be off of the tab, like they'll be off of the community tab, so it's not a big deal. I think the best thing to do when you're gonna try to log in or create an account, the best thing to do is use your Twitter account. I think that's like the easiest way. They are very quick to delete it, so you won't be, trust me, there's not a lot of problem with that. Big Hit in that sense, I feel like I said, I don't know about the other labels because Big Hit is the one that I know because technically I love BTS. They're pretty much the only artists that I like from Big Hit. Oh, and TXT. The other artists are like, I'm not a Big Hit label stan, but I do know most about them compared to other label stands. And I can honestly tell you that Big Hit is very protective of their artists, of every artist. Like if something happens, they're automatically write a big statement and they're like, if you guys continue with this, please report if you guys see any negative thing against our artist or anything like that. So they're very on top of that. They're very protective of their artists. So that's something that's very good. And I feel like Weverse has that same concept too. So don't think that it's gonna be horrible. I'm gonna tell you something, comparing it to like Twitter, because that's mostly what we're on. I'm gonna say Weverse is way less toxic than way less toxic than Twitter. Um, let me see. Um, you could just like honestly, you can like if you want to leave the community for whatever reason because you don't want to follow some people. Like for example, I don't follow all of the artists that are on Weverse. I only follow two. It's only I only follow BTS and 17 for now because obviously when Treasure comes in, I'll be obviously following their community tab. But for me, uh oh, okay, this is okay. You can easily join many community tabs. You can easily be like in TXT and BTS and this, so you don't have to delete. Yeah, just unfollow the group. Like you just unfollow or unjoin that community thing. So you don't really have to like, if you just want to join one community tab, like one artist, then you can do that. Or you can follow multiple tabs, like multiple artists at the same time. But they don't like your posts, let's just say for example, I joined two of them. I have BTS. I'm in the BTS and the 17 tabs. My posts on the BTS don't come out in the 17 because it has nothing to do with it. So it's like if you are in one tab and but you joined multiple, but if you just want to post on one, it won't come out in the other ones. Like it's just, can you make multiple accounts in one device? Angel. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, did I already mention how to create an account? I think the best thing that you can do is if you have a Twitter account, is to create your login through your Twitter account. It's just way easier. Like connect your Twitter account to the Weverse thing. I think that's the best thing that you can do. Honestly, it's very cool. It's very simple. It's not that hard. It's not complicated. I can honestly tell you it's not complicated. It's just like you create your own profile, but the profile is not even like it looks kind of like Twitter. I'm going to try to show you guys my Weverse account. It's very plain because I really don't really post anything. I just like posts and stuff like that. But maybe now that Treasure is there and you guys would want like to interact with each other, because you can also in your profile you can also look for each other if you guys have the same ads or whatever. And it's really cool because like you can interact with other Tumas in this case because of Treasure. So technically this is my profile. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm trying to like lower. Hold up. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, this technically is my Weverse profile. So then it just shows the stuff that I've posted on, let's just say BTS or whatever. Well, at least that's what I've posted because that's up to now. Okay, so there's so many questions. I'm trying to like keep up. Okay, so technically your profile, it's super simple. You can choose. As of now, you cannot really choose like how it is on Twitter. Like you can choose your own banner. I think little by little they've been changing a lot of stuff. Like honestly, they've been like now you're able to post like small video, or at least the artist is able to post small videos. Which when the app started, it was way more simple than what it is now. They would only be able to like post something and that's it. Now they're able to post like a little bit, like a video of like a small video. So the good thing about it, which this is where I think is way a bit better and a bit more personalized than Twitter, because they can actually, since they're, let's just say the members or the artists, they go to their community tab and they can see everyone's post. Like they can see all the posts and they have the liberty and the freedom to go and comment on your post. Let's just say, and it doesn't even have to be like 1,000, likes or whatever. Like, no, if they see your post and they like it, they could easily like it and comment it on, like, comment on your post. Or they can also post as well, post videos, post little things. Like something like Twitter is not that difficult. The only thing I feel like it's a bit more personalized because they're able to like actually go on, like look at the community tab and look at the post, and they can actually like reply back. I'm telling you, because BTS, they're usually on and they're always replying to everyone. Like there's certain members that reply more than others because that's like obvious, but it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. So no, it works everywhere. You can go on their website and it works there as well. So it's not only for phones. Like you can do it on your you can do it on you can go on in the computer, go on their website, and you can log in, and it's the same exact thing. So it's not that hard. I'm telling you, it's not hard. It's not. And I feel like as soon as they go in and they open up their stuff on the 29th, I feel like you'll start noticing how it is, because people are going to start posting and stuff. So it's not that bad. Another thing, now that I'm looking at Elvis, about the notifications, I can honestly tell you, I don't know how active Treasure is going to be, but let me tell you, 17 is super, super active. The members of 17, they're on Weverse all the time. All the time. It is insane. So for me, with 17, I kind of had to like, well, at least with Weverse in general, I kind of had to like, no, I think it was with 17. I had to like completely like turn off the notifications from 17 from the Weverse app, because they're always on. And there's 13 members and those guys are always on. It's crazy. I mean, it's super cool, but I'm just like, sometimes I'm like working and you just see like the notifications are like 17 on Weverse. It's insane. So so it's, yes, you can also follow people. You can follow each other. I feel like the best thing to do, I feel like if anything, the day, the 29th, or maybe even today, I'll probably post my actual like profile. You guys can look for each other. You guys can follow each other. It's really cool. It's kind of like Twitter. It's not that much of a big deal. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's not that difficult, honestly. Yeah, like how Evelyn said, you can adjust the notifications. You can only, let's just say, you can adjust it. Let me see if I can have, if I can like follow here so you guys can see. Um, let's just say, like for example, I'm gonna show you like mine, the one for like I'm like I said, I'm in 17 and I'm also in BTS. So here, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like it says 17, 17. So it tells you even they reply to their own posts, like they reply to the other people and like to their other members and stuff. They post like pictures and stuff like that. BTS, whatever. Um, let me see. Exactly, just like Kayla said, even though you have one, like you have one profile, you can choose different, like if you're going to be adding different following different different artists, you can choose different nicknames for each one. Or you can just use the same one. I use the same one for all of them because I don't care, whatever. Um there is an auto translate with their post. There is. So if the moment that you post, they post something, I'm going to try to find a post so you guys can see. Um let's just say, for example, let me see. I'm trying to find one that it's just like a word or something. For example, the 8 from 17, he posted this, but up here is in Korean. And I'm like, well, obviously I'm not fluent in Korean, right? So you do this, and then up here in this little corner right here, I don't know if you guys can see it. This little thing right here, it's just to translate. And then you press the button, you press the little thing here, and then it translates it to English. So I don't know if it's not the best translation, to be honest with you. It's not the best translation. Sometimes you're just like, what? It doesn't make any sense sometimes, but at least you kind of have a gist to it. Like I have an idea of what they're trying to say. Another thing is also people on Twitter, for example, like for you for BTS and stuff. I've noticed like people on Twitter, they grab these like Weverse posts and the translation is horrible, and they retweet, like they tweeted on Twitter and they write the actual translation. So I guess people will do that with Treasure as well. People that are really fluent in Korean, they'll understand like what it says, and they'll give a better explanation or a better translation for that. Sí, estoy en la de BTS y en la de 17. So, yo tengo la aplicación de hace rato. Y entonces, eh, yo lo tengo hace, no sé, maybe, yo creo que desde que abrieron la aplicación. So, no es tan difícil, no es tan complicado. No sé si tienen alguna pregunta en español, si me lo quieren poner ahí, yo voy a intentar de explicarles cómo es la aplicación. No es tan complicado, de verdad que no lo es. Evelyn, girl, you're on top of that. Is true. Sometimes, like as the artist posts, it happens a lot with, well, it happens with like almost all of the artists. As soon as they post, if there's a lot of people that are like trying to translate the post, it won't translate it in the moment because of the amount of people that are trying to translate it, like are trying to like figure out what they're saying. So the only thing I would say is like sometimes I just kind of let it. I'm like, okay, well, I'll figure it out what they say, or I figure it out a couple of minutes after. 5 minutes later, I'll figure it out when the hype is a bit down. Or like I said, people on Twitter, they go on Twitter and they already post the translation. So I'm just like, okay, great. I don't have to like see or anything. But it's up to you. It's not that much of a big deal. So I don't know. Okay, so if there's like any other questions that you guys would want to like, I feel like the best thing that I think feel like the best thing that you can do after you guys join the Weverse app, the best thing to do is the same thing like how when you got Twitter or when you get like any other app that you didn't know in the beginning, you start like playing around with it and trying to figure out what's good for you or not. It's not that bad. Yeah, yeah. The best thing to do, like, yeah, that's what I do. I usually check Twitter for the translation because sometimes when a lot of people are trying to translate that post, it just does not work. It does not work that way. um, but I don't know if you guys have any other questions or anything like that. I'm not the two leader for Weavers. It's just that I know about a lot of you guys are not even like. I just saw a lot of people like freaking out on Twitter over a Weaver. So I was like, it's not that complicated. So I don't know. I that's why I just decided to do like a quick live. It was just to explain better. But it's not because it's not like I'm trying to be like I'm not sponsored. We're Evelyn and I were not sponsored by them. So anything else that you guys would want to like know or anything like that? You're welcome, guys. Oh, estamos hablando de la aplicación de Weverse porque ahora empezó, acaban de anunciar que Treasure va a estar en Weverse empezando el 29 de este mes. Y entonces hay mucha gente que estaba que estaba en el, ay, ¿cómo se dice? Se me trabé. Que estaban en el Twitter diciendo que no sabían cómo era la aplicación. Entonces yo tengo ya más de un año que tengo la aplicación. So pensé que era una buena idea de entrar al live y tratar como que de explicar cómo es que sirve y cómo funciona la aplicación para que cuando ya empiecen cuando ya abran los de Treasure su tab de comunidad adentro de la aplicación, todos sepamos cómo hacerlo, o por lo menos ustedes que no saben, si no saben, no sé. Oh, also, the other thing is also the posts, like the pictures and the videos that the artists post. They can also, you can also save them. So you can save those pictures. You can do whatever you want. It's really cool. Um, You can change K-pop Nuna. You can change your username if you want to change it. You can use the one from Twitter, or you can change it in the community tab. So you can change the names if you want. Yo hablo español. Yo nací en Venezuela. Vivo aquí en Estados Unidos, pero yo nací en Venezuela. So yo entiendo y hablo muy bien el español. Y si todo el mundo maybe un día haré una reacción en español, no sé. Yeah, you can actually save the pictures and the videos and stuff. You can really do it. It's really cool. So I don't know if you guys, I don't know how helpful I've been, because honestly, I don't know. I don't. I honestly like. I really. I only have Weavers. Yeah, I feel like honestly, like a lot of people were saying like on Twitter that no, Treasure's not gonna be active. They're not active with these type of apps, and I'm just like, you never know. Since it might be more simple for them too to even like. It's just I feel like it's a Weverse is a bit more personalized than Twitter. I think Twitter is just gonna be more for like more like in general and maybe like promoting their stuff like whatever, which is what they've been doing until now. But I feel like Weverse is a big, I'm telling you, like for example 17, like 17, those guys are on Weverse all the time. They're constantly like posting, and it's really cool. Like you feel more interaction on Weverse than you do on Twitter. Like for example, even BTS, that they're so big, I'm gonna say like, because I know them. Like I said, I'm an army. But BTS, I feel like they're a bit more constant and more active on Weaver sometimes than on Twitter. Like Twitter is just more like, it's just like them just promoting, or they post a picture here and there. But when it comes to Weavers, they actually reply back to posts. Like they actually comment on people's posts, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, thank you," or people just write like it's the funniest thing. Like honestly, it's really cool. So I don't know. Yes, exactly, Kayla. Idols literally have conversations with fans. It's really cool. So I don't know. I just feel like before you guys say that it's horrible or whatever, I feel like the best thing that you can do is to just check it out and see. If you guys don't like it, then you don't like it. Then it's fine. But, and like I said, maybe they will be more comfortable and feel more at ease to actually be able to interact better with fans. The 29th, yes, the 29th of March, their community tab opens. So yeah. I know there's not only like K-pop artists, they also Weavers have been accepting also like American artists as well. They have so many and they keep adding more. I think Murray, the this rookie group, they're also in the on Weavers. Um so I don't know, it's just a lot, So it's really cool. Like the community tabs, like I said, you don't, it's not like Twitter that everyone's tweets come out there. Like no, it's like if you are in the community tab of a certain artist, usually the people that post is just about them. Like it's just about that artist. I can see Hyunsuk reading comments of, please no, that's embarrassing. I do have Weavers. I've had it for a while, so I'm gonna tell you something, because this is from what happened, and I'm gonna say, like I said, I've said it many times because I know more about BTS. Um, I can honestly say that Weavers, I feel like their plan is to be the next V Live. I think eventually they're gonna have that V Live thing, and they're probably gonna be that competition for V Live for various reasons. But I'm gonna say, like, uh, for example, like uh, BTS, they used to do their how can I say it? They used to do, you know how they do run BTS. I'm sorry, there's a whole mess of people in my house, so I don't know if you guys can hear them. Um, there's they used to do run BTS through through V Live, and they still do. But as soon as Weavers decided to open, like maybe like a year or 2 years ago, um this the thing that happened that they tried to move all of their Run BTS episodes to Weverse. Yeah, and V Live was like, no, because we have the rights or whatever. So technically, they now post it on both apps. They post Run BTS on V Live and on Weverse, and everybody, at least the huge armies, like that we want to support BTS, obviously, not like the toxic ones, like the good armies. We tend to watch the Run BTS episodes through Weverse just because I feel like V Live they also get some type of money. And I mean, I'm not saying like it's just because BTS needs money or anything, or Big Hit needs money, but it's just like V Live was not giving them the right at all for the older Run BTS episodes. So technically on Weverse it's just like that. But hopefully Weverse, I feel like Weverse will be the next competition eventually. I'm not saying like soon, but eventually I feel like that's their goal, not to be the competition, but I feel like it's gonna be one of those type of things where it could be end up being like a V Live, where they're gonna have to start probably doing lives there as well. So I don't know if it's true, but at least that's what I think. So I don't know. Um, Hyun Suk better not watch. Never they know. No. V Live or Weavers? I mean, I really don't know. I feel like V Live is still gonna be huge because of the live interactions that they do. But I feel like the moment that Weavers, if people get the good outcome of Weavers, of like the posts and all that stuff, and hopefully Treasure is active on that app, I feel like eventually, like I said, I feel like Weavers is gonna end up doing the whole live, have a live segment. They don't have that yet, but I feel like eventually it'll happen. So when that happens, I feel like people are not really gonna be using V Live anymore. I mean, honestly, like just think about it, like YG is such a huge label, and they're not under Big Hit, because I'm not saying that, but they're working with them, and it's for a reason. Like it's not like they're missing, they don't have money or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure they partnered up for a reason. It's just like all these other labels that have partnered up with Big Hit. So you just never know, honestly. Like you just have to, I don't know. I feel like you just have to, V Live is a good way to connect with fans, but Weverse, I guess, is a bit more personal in that sense. I don't know. Maybe that's just how I see it. Um, is Weverse one on the blood? Elvis, please be quiet. Treasure should do individual. Elvis should not. I guess we'll see how. Yeah, I feel like the best thing that you can do when it comes to like Weavers, it's just kind of like work through it, check it out. Like the same thing, like I said, with every other, like when you first went on Twitter, you didn't know how it worked, and then you started like playing around with it. The same thing with Weavers. I feel like but it's not complicated. I'm telling you, it's kind of like a blog. Like literally, you just make a post about it. People comment down in the post, and it's just that easy. It's not that hard. So, um, oh yeah. Okay, the community tab, especially like for big groups or for groups in general, because if it's just an artist, it's just that one person. But when it comes to like the actual, like the Treasure, we're gonna talk about Treasure. Treasure's community tab, they all have individual profiles. So whenever someone posts, it's gonna say, "Oh, Jihoon posted this and this." So each member has a profile, like has an individual profile under the Treasure community tab. So you'll know who's commenting. They don't have to put, oh, like in Twitter, oh, hashtag Jihoon. Like, no, he will have his own profile. So whenever he posts, it'll be there. Like, it'll just say Jihoon posted this. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, you see her YouTube channel? I'll show you right now. They going crazy. They just react to nothing like K-pop. You heard of K-pop? No. I couldn't see a picture. I just heard it. You got 35,000.
Let me see.
3,000 subscribers. 13,000. Oh, 13,000. My bad. Right now, 60 people watching.
I have not had any artist reply. I barely post on Weverse. I'm gonna be completely honest. I barely post. Um, but it's just like you can be more active. Like, people just post stuff. They post pictures. It's kind of like Twitter. Like, you just post whatever you want, your admiration towards the artist, and people start liking it. People comment down. It's really cool. So it's not that hard, honestly. Yes, exactly like Evelyn. I usually only like the post and I save the pictures. At least for now. Like I said, maybe later on, since you guys would want to like start adding each other and like following each other on Twitter, I mean on Weverse, because of Treasure, maybe I'll be more active when it comes to the Treasure community. I don't know. But as of right now, I barely post. Actually, no, it does not tell you when the idols are online unless they post or they comment on people's posts. So just saying. Yes, you can follow each other. Like, you can follow me, you can follow everyone's like I'm saying, it's pretty cool. Like, maybe on Twitter, we could be like, oh, my handle for the community for Weverse is this, and everybody can follow each other. It's really cool. You don't have to pay for anything. Everything on Weverse is free. The only thing that I don't know if Treasure is gonna do that, but let's just say BTS and I think 17, their membership. If you want to pay for a membership, you have that option. But everything, like the posts that they put, the videos that they put, the comments, everything is for free. So you don't have to pay for anything unless you want to have extra exclusive it's just like V Live, everything's free, but there's exclusive things that you have to pay for. It's kind of like that. But technically, Weverse is majority of like literally everything is free. Let me see. I want to see Treasure more if Weverse can help them be more active. No, fine. And in the bottom corner with idols, kind of. But that doesn't mean they're on the page. It just means things. Yeah, actually, no. I think Kayla. I think the only icon, like those little like tiny tents, I think that's only for BTS, because they're the only ones that have those little characters. But I feel like if other groups had them, I think they would probably be on there. Your PC can watch the last scene. What that? Not really. Yeah, they can post videos too. The videos are not that long. I don't think they can like post a lot of stuff, but I think Weavers in through time they are going to be adding more stuff. And the good thing about Weavers, if they have new updates or new content that they want to add, they automatically send everyone a statement with like an announcement with like the new updates. No, we have added this, this content. The artists are not able to send you a video and stuff like that. So they are keeping you on point and letting you know the changes, if there's changes or if they're adding more stuff to it. So it's actually not that bad. Like, honestly, like they're very like always letting us know, like letting us the fans know like what's new on the Weverse app, what is this, what is that. So it's not like that bad. The joining the membership, well, honestly, like I only have the BTS membership, and in the BTS membership they give you a membership kit. Technically, I have one. They give you a membership kit, and they also you're able to see more exclusive things. Like, for example, at least for BTS, I don't know if Treasure will have a membership kit, a membership in the future or in the near future. I'm pretty sure they are. But what they, at least for BTS, you have the perks of like pre-ordering stuff before it actually comes out for everyone else. Like they give you like a specific date to pre-order stuff that are coming out before everyone else. So you have those type of perks. You're able to maybe have a bit, also not only about the pre-orders, but you also have some type of discount compared to like the other, like a regular fan or whatever. But I don't know, it all depends on the artist, and it depends on the label, what type of membership or what perks they're gonna give to them, like for the membership side. It depends on the artist, I think. All right, Elvis, bye. Thank you for joining. Yeah, but honestly, like, don't think about the membership because Treasure hasn't said anything about membership so far. um I like right now the best thing to do is just, it's just to wait and see what they come out with. So, any other questions that you guys have in regards to like Weavers? Because I feel like no one really, like everybody was freaking out on freaking on Twitter. It was the funniest thing. No, on Weavers, they can go live on Weavers. That perk is still not there. Like that option is Weaver still hasn't gotten there. I feel like eventually they will do it later on, but they haven't. They can't go on live. I think that's why BTS, they still use V Live or they go on YouTube to go live because Weaver still doesn't have that option yet. I think eventually they'll do it. Yeah, everyone was freaking out on Twitter. Everyone was freaking out. It was so funny. Like for me, like everybody was like everyone was is excited, but they were like, okay, it kind of like reminded me of like Finding Nemo. You know when they're like they all like the fish are in the bags and they all leave, and then at the end they're like, okay, now what? Like I feel like everybody was like, yeah, treasures on Weavers. Okay, now what do we do? It was funny. And I'm just like I'm trying to explain it, but I'm more of like a verbal type of person than me like having to type. So I just like I was like I think I'm gonna have to go on YouTube Live like to kind of better explain it because a lot of people were just like I don't know, you guys got so confused for nothing. No, if they post on Weavers, it will not come out on Twitter. It will not come out on Twitter. Like Weavers is just like whatever they post is exclusively for Twitter, and whatever they post on Twitter, whatever they post on Weavers is exclusively for Weavers, and Twitter is Twitter. It's completely different. The membership, I don't think so. I think if they have that membership, if they, I really don't think that Treasure still has a membership, but if they do, I think they'll probably have the option anywhere. Honestly. But I think you can buy the membership on Weavers though. Let's see. Weavers or Twitter? I said it depends on what you like. I feel like for me, I think Weverse is a bit more exclusive. Twitter, I feel like anyone can find your tweets and everybody can, attack you on Twitter. While Weverse, if you're not in the community tab or the artist tab, then people won't even see your posts. Oh, also, yeah, if you post something on the community tab, you have the option of the artist not seeing your post if you don't want to. I think that's how it works. But I mean, why would you not want the artist to see your post? Like that's just stupid. Yeah, you think Weverse is more safe for the artist? I think so too. Like I said, Weverse, since they work with Big Hit, well, it's from Big Hit. Big Hit is very protective of their artists, so it's very easily, like I'm telling you, if someone posts something negative about the artist or posts something negative about someone else, you can easily report it, and they come automatically look into it. So it's less toxic. Honestly, it is. So So let's just say, like, if people are gonna be there, like, oh, because engines are better, for example, you can easily like report it and they'll take it off. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, guys. I mean, hopefully, it's not. There's no fan war. I'm telling you, there isn't. I'm telling you, like, if you're not a part of that artist like community tab, like it's not. People won't even like read your stuff. I'm telling you, like, it's not toxic like Twitter. Twitter can sometimes be all over the place. I don't mind going on Twitter, but like sometimes I'm just like, ugh, like it's too much. Like, but when it comes to Weavers, if you don't want, like, you can be on it or not. It's more like a blog thing. I don't know how to explain it. So honestly, I'm gonna be honest. There's no drama. I'm pretty sure there's like people that try, but like I said, people just report. So it's just dumb. Like at least like the two artists that I follow, which is 17 and BTS, like you just see people just writing how much they love about that artist or funny memes and stuff like that without disrespecting the artist, and people like like the post, or you can just it's just sharing what your love towards like the it's just a blog. Or so I'm telling you, like BTS, for example, like Jin, Suga, uh J-Hope are usually the ones that are mostly on, and they like people like literally write a whole essay of how much they have meant to them, or funny posts, and you see them commenting and being like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, or haha, this is so funny. And it's honestly, it's a really cool environment. Pack your bags too, miss. Let's transfer to Weavers now. 17 is super funny. I love their Weavers. They always like replying to each other's stuff, and they're a hot mess. Um. Oh yeah, Jin's replies are super hilarious. Jin is really funny. So yeah, it's just I don't know if so I don't know if you guys have any more questions or anything like in regards to Weavers. Um just let me know, or you can or maybe the questions don't come up now, but maybe if you want, you guys can send me a message through Twitter, or you can just send me a tweet or something, and for sure I'll try to help you guys out as much as I can. Yeah, I saw the videos of like when Treasure's J Line came went to the airport. I saw the one of Haruto because he came the day before. He went to Korea the day before. And Hi Kayla, you know me too much. Um when I saw the videos of Haruto when he left Japan, and also when he entered Korea, and then I saw the videos today of the other three. um and I saw the other three when they also left Japan. I honestly, I felt like it was a beautiful moment, at least when they were saying bye to their moms, especially. um but then it was just the whole chaos. Honestly, I'm not gonna blame it on YG because I don't think they expected all of those people to be there. That's one. um I know, like, they obviously, I feel like they should have security, and they should have more security. um but at the same time, I feel like I don't think they expected that many people there. So I think that's why I feel like, I'm pretty sure after this experience, I'm pretty sure they're going to be way more protective of them. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, they're also very young, so like they're not used to all that crap that's happening. So I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like YG, I don't think they expected all those people to be there. So I feel like, I'm pretty sure, like, right after this, they're gonna have way more people there, and kind of like, support them and be a bit more protective of them, because honestly, like, for example, there's some members that are probably gonna be like, F off, leave me alone. But there's a lot of them are young. Like, I think about it. If, like, Haruto, he's one of the youngest ones. But imagine Jungwon. Like, I feel like he would freak the hell out if something like that happened to him. There's some members that would be like protective of others. Like Yoshi, I feel like he was very like, okay, let's just move. But there's some that, like Haruto or maybe Jungwon. I feel like Jungwon he will freak out if something like that happens to him. So I feel like it depends. Like, obviously they all have different personalities, but I feel like, I think YG didn't expect all that chaos in the airport. I don't think they expected it. So I feel like, I'm pretty sure now, whenever they decide to travel again, or when they start to do all that stuff, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like, okay, you need to, like, we need way more security, or I'm pretty sure they'll talk to, like, the airport staff or something. So I don't know. Yeah, I just find that, I'm pretty sure, like I said, I don't even think, like I understand people are tweeting and they're like, "Oh, YG, please do something about this." But like honestly, I feel like even if us Tumas did not even tweet about their safety, I'm pretty sure they would have been like, "We need to like put some get actual how do they say it, like security, more security guards for when they travel and stuff, because it's insane." Yeah, but even if there wasn't a pandemic, I feel like even if there wasn't a pandemic, people still have to learn how to be mindful of them. Like, I don't know if it has something to do with culture. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna say compared to like the artists from here. Like, for example, when ATs comes here to the States, they go to the airport and people are following them, but they're having space. Like, they're not there like in their face. Like, I don't know if it's, I feel like sometimes in K-pop, like Asia or maybe Korea, I don't know. I don't want to talk bad about the culture because no culture is perfect. But I feel like they are is too invested in these artists, and they think of them as product and not as people. And like it's just annoying because it's like, why would you, why? So I don't know, it's just really annoying. Like sometimes I'm like for example, like if they if they are uh how can I say it, if they are, if they can't have a girlfriend because then like the fandom wants them out of the group. Like I don't understand that. Like I don't get it. I don't get it at all. um so I don't know, I just find it a little weird in my opinion. Maybe because on this side, at least in America, people actually like, oh, they're dating, all right, cool, like whatever. It's not a big deal. But over there I feel like the fans are a little too much sometimes. A little too much sometimes. I'm not saying that every like I don't know if it's like a cultural thing or if it's like in just in South Korea, or I don't know what it is, but it's just weird. Like for example, like I'm gonna say like EXO's Chen, when he like said, "Oh, I'm gonna get married. I have a fiance. She's pregnant." The same fandom like was like, he needs to get out of the group. I was like, why would you be happy for the guy? Like he's 20 something. Like he's not a kid. Like he's a grown ass man. Like I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like the whole no dating thing should only be for a certain amount of time. For example, I feel like when you're trained, if you're training, you shouldn't be dating because if you have to concentrate on just that. And I feel like if anything, the first 2 or 3 years of your contract after you debut, should not be dating because you have to, work because you just debuted, you're a rookie groupie, blah 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 blah. But I feel like after that, majority of these K-pop idols are like in their mid 20s. Why not date? Why not? Like I don't understand. Like they make such a big deal over nothing. Like I just feel like they could just be whoever they want. So I don't know. I just find like I don't know. Like for me, it's like if they want to date after 25, they can. I don't get what's the big deal. Yeah, fans act like they own their idols. Yeah, they see them like a product, not as human beings. And it's like, how do you expect them to write about love when they can't even date anyone? Like I just find this so stupid. I don't know. Maybe like I said, maybe it's just the way that like here in on the West, it's just a bit different. Hyun Suk will date someone. I bet he will. You never know if these people they date undercover. I'm pretty sure they do. Maybe not Treasure because they're still young, but I mean like, you know how many idols? I'm pretty sure they date each other and like no one even knows, or people notice but like they don't say anything. So I mean, whatever. Yeah, I kind of feel bad, like that whole like pressure thing. I feel like honestly, if you're in that industry, is because you really really want to be in that industry. Like you really want to be a singer, you want to be an entertainer. Like that has something that has to be your passion in order for you to like, stick to that. Hi, Matthias. So I don't know. I just feel like the whole dating thing. I feel bad. I really do. I was when I saw the whole Chen with Exo's Chen, that he actually found someone and that he was gonna get married. Like for me, that's responsible. You know what I mean? I was like, man, he's responsible. Like he was dating this girl. She got pregnant. All right, I'm gonna get married. Like that's responsible. That's a man right there. You know what I mean? So it's good for him. No, gracias a ti, Ángel, por siempre estar con el apoyo. Te quiero mucho. Hey, hi, hi. Yeah, I mean, I mean, you can have like your, like you can have feelings or you love your artist and support them, but I feel like I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like I know that the moment that BTS they announce that they're dating, that they're gonna get married, I will probably cry. I'm not, I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably cry. It will be like mixed emotions, like sadness because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, but at the same time I'll be happy for them because I feel like they deserve the world. But like honestly, I think I would cry, especially for Jimin. No, I'll probably cry for a couple. Honestly, I think I will cry for all of them. But it's not like I'm like I'll be happy. It will be mixed emotions. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably be kind of sad because I'm like, oh my gosh, my chances are slim to none. Even worse now. But at the same time, it's like I will honestly be happy for them because they like you as a fan. You want them to be happy, and if they found happiness with another person, then good for them. So I don't know. Kayla, I always say that. I'm like, one of these days they're gonna be like, yeah, yeah, I have like a 3-year-old son, and no one even knew. Honestly, I don't know what's better, Matthias. If they would date a non K-pop idol or an idol. I don't know what's. I think it depends on the person. I feel like as an idol, as an entertainer in general, you have to be very careful who you surround yourself. Period. um you just have to be careful who you surround yourself with, but at the same time, like look at Chen, like he fell in love with someone that was not a K-pop idol. I feel like I mean, when you fall in love, I think it just happens. What can you do? So I think it all depends. I think it all depends, because idols they can also be very petty. I don't know, sometimes I feel like some people might be using other idols for like for fame, but that's just how I see it. I don't know. I think it just depends. Honestly, I feel like they just, I don't know. Uh, Many of Tumis are they don't know about how to use Weverse. I mean, the whole point of me doing this live was to explain Weverse. So if anything, we will leave this live on our page. So if anything, if people had to like, if people are asking how to use it, I guess you can send them the link of this live so they can see it in the beginning. It is hard to trust people, but honestly, like how can I say it? You just have to. Yeah, I understand what you mean. It's hard to trust people, but like I don't know. For me, I don't trust a lot of people, but apparently I'm very trustworthy. But I don't trust a lot of people, and it's not because I don't trust people. It's just me. I'm very cautious with that. Anybody else? Any questions or anything like that? It's literally about to be 2 in the morning here. Oh yeah, I know, Matthias. Yeah. But I think that's the whole point of dating. You just kind of like see what their true intentions are. I don't know. And that has nothing to do with like if you're an idol or not. I feel like in general, like you become friends first to see if you can actually trust them or not. And I'm pretty sure they have like their people investigating, like doing the background check for those people. I'm just saying. At least that's what I would do. I'll be like, hey, I like this guy. check what he's trying to do. You know what I mean? I'll be like, give me his background check before I start dating that guy. The cheesy pickup lines. Uh, I think the cheesy pickup lines are okay as long as it's not like weird. Like weird in like in an offensive way. Like if it makes them uncomfortable, you need to stop. But if they're kind of like there and they kind of flirt back, I mean, what else can you do? I guess they like that stuff. And I think honestly, I think they're kind of used to that. I feel like it's a cultural thing. Like the Korean fans, they tend to do stuff like that. So I don't think it's like that bad. They're already causing trouble on Weverse, really. This is so annoying. Honestly, I would report those Tumas because I don't even think they're Tumas if they're gonna be causing those type of problems. I would freaking report them. Is it only the ones who joined the membership have a chance? No, like if you just join if you just join their community tab like for free, you can interact with them and they could interact with you. It's not just a membership. You just join their stuff and that's it. The membership has nothing to do with Weverse itself. The membership has to do with the artist on the label. So it's not that bad. What is my opinion about those tumas posting about treasure on other community? They're stupid. They're wasting their time. They're making the fandom and the band look horrible. It's annoying. No, I hate it. I know. Tumas, they need to stop because they complain about engines and they complain about blinks or whatever, talking about treasure, but they're doing the same thing. Like they need to stop. Like it's annoying. Please, like be mature about it and don't even interact. Like literally, you're lowering down your standards and you're lowering yourself to that crap. Honestly, like it's stupid. No, honestly, ugh, Look, I understand. Like, I know there's, I think a couple of engines that have been on like other people's stuff. Like, but for example, like people that like and hyping, because I've seen it in the BTS. Like, they post on BTS and people don't really say anything because people like and hyping. But I know that treasure makers and in hyping and engines don't get along. I get it. Um, and there's always gonna be like stupid people. Like, honestly, like if you, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, if you want, I would report those people. I would report even if they're Tumas. I'd be like, goodbye. Like, do not. I'm sorry, but it's just annoying. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't lower your standards, man. Like, if you hate the fact that other fandoms do that to Treasure when you're posting about Treasure, why would you go to their stuff and post about, like, it's stupid. Are we gonna open Discord? I I don't even know how to use that. I think one of our subscribers, Elvis, he opened it up, but I really don't know how to use that. Look, and in all honesty, if you see those type of posts, as soon as the treasure community post, like the community tab opens, and you start seeing those type of people that are like, oh, treasure is better than this or whatever, like, honestly, don't even reply back to those people. I feel like the more you're actually giving them what they want, which is attention. Like, just leave it alone. Like, I feel like it's kind of annoying when when you're on Twitter and you're like, I know people are trying to defend. I understand you're trying to defend the group that you're doing, but that's honestly what they want. Like, they want you to fall for their trap. Like, honestly, just don't fall for that. Yeah, just report and block, and just continue on. There's no need for you to go back and forth with them. Honestly, don't waste your time. Like, if you start, like, I see it also with BTS, like in the chats and stuff. No, BTS, BTS, and then some people are like, stop spamming, stop spam. I'm like, just ignore the freaking comments. Like, just ignore it. It's annoying. Kayla, I'm telling you, the ATs is one of those, man. No, it's okay. Report them. I don't care. Hi, treasure updates. Hi. So I don't know. I just feel like if you like fall, and I, like I said, I understand that we want to like defend the group and defend the artists that we love, but it's just like annoying. Twitter is super toxic. Sometimes I hate, like, I honestly, I like going on there interacting with all of you guys, but at the same time it's just no. I cannot stand it. Oh really? Welcome to the 18 live. There's no tea today. I literally only like went on. It was just to explain how Weverse happened, like how Weverse works and stuff like that, because I felt like a lot of you guys were like super lost, and that's the only reason as to why I went on Weverse, was to explain the application. ATs are your best friend, while Treasure is your nephew. It's actually very true. I think the more like they started adding artists, I feel like it kind like it's not as toxic as Twitter, but yeah, I understand what you mean. Eighteenies, like honestly, I think eighteenies and treasure makers, at least like majority, are one of like the nicest fandoms. That 18s are super nice. Like, yes, 80s is gonna be on Weekly Idol. If you guys have not watched 80s Weekly Idol episodes, they're the funniest thing. They're super funny. So I'm actually very excited to see them do. I've seen like little clips of like what they've come out with, and it's really funny. But I don't know. Like I said, like when it comes back to like talking back about Weavers, I feel like the moment that they open up Weavers, I feel like you guys will be you guys will be I guess more familiarized as soon as you start posting and stuff like that. Like right now, since their community tab is not open, you guys don't really know what to do unless you follow other, unless you join other community other artist tabs. But as of right now, since if you guys are just waiting for Treasure to open theirs on the 29th, then you're not gonna really know how it works until they start posting and stuff like that. So Hangjung behind you staring at me this whole they're all here, look. They're all staring at you guys. Treasure Line Friend series. I haven't continued it because I'm still not sure. Evelyn and I were still not sure if we're gonna be if we might be opening our Patreon anytime. I feel like right now we're just trying to finish the series that we're doing now on our channel. And we don't want to overwhelm ourselves with so much content. But I don't know. I'm not saying the yes that I'm gonna do it, but I'm not saying no either. Like it's not. It's just like in the limbo now. Amy, did you react to AT's Mama? Yes, we did, but it was on our Patreon because they would block it on YouTube. Um, Justin, damn, Justin, yo, you've been lost, my guy. I'm gonna be completely honest. Hopefully, they don't add Blackpink to Weavers. Please, no. Please, no. Please, no. Yes, I've watched 17's on Idol Room. I've seen like I think only like one. I haven't seen all of them. For a new girl group of YG, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea, since I'm not I'm not into girl groups. I don't really know anything about. I don't really know anything. Like have they said anything about? I don't even know what they've said about the girl group. I didn't even know that they were coming out with a girl group. To be honest with you. Treasure has so much content. It's been so hard for me to catch up. And honestly, I don't want like at least like our channel and even my personal channel to just be about Treasure. Like I don't mind. I love reacting to them, but I also love other groups. So that's why I don't want it to just be about Treasure. Like I'm a multi stan. So I don't know. It's just weird. And they have so much content, and I think also because of the pandemic they can only give out so much content because they can't go out. So obviously they've been doing like shows and stuff to keep active and to keep us entertained and like more in love with them and stuff like that, but it's sometimes it just gets too overwhelming sometimes. uh but would I check or react to them, to the YG girl? I mean, I think I would probably, if they would come out with a teaser, I'll check it out and then I'll see if I would want to react to them or not. Because like I said, I'm not a big fan of girl groups in general. It has nothing to do with like the labels or anything. Like I could like some songs of girl groups, but I don't stand girl groups. I just don't like them. A lot of people are keep asking for the 3 minutes, but that'll be after I'm done with the TMIs. You want to hear my thoughts on Asahi's hat? Let me tell you something. Asahi has a wonderful fashion sense, I can say. But I look at those hats. They look like yoga. They look like, what is it? That freaking that I'm not a fashion expert. But Asahi sometimes has like some, very eccentric wardrobe. Asahi's hat just looks like, I don't know, it looks like a like poop on his head. I don't even know what to say. And on top of the fact that it looked like it was too big for his small head, I was like, please. He probably put like a towel on his head or something. It was horrible. Oh my gosh, bro, I can't. And I think Yoshi also wore it, right? He wore a hat like that too. I don't even know. I should react to a video. I should do a video reacting to rating idol airport fashion. Oh lord. Their hats are for anime. I don't watch anime, so I don't know, but their hats are ridiculous. It reminded me of like what's this guy's name? Pharrell Williams. He had like a whole, like, I don't know, a whole year of just him wearing those weird freaking hats that look like poop on their head, on his head. No. One thing is having vintage style, and one thing is just having eccentric style. Why do I feel like, if anything, Yoshi just lost like a bet and he had to wear it because Asa, he was like, "You're gonna if you lose, you have to wear the same hat as me." And I think he probably lost, and he probably had it. Oh my god! I f- oh yeah, Sahi, pobrecito, bro. Mashiho looked really good. I really liked his glasses. Mashiho looked good, but Asahi, I don't understand. And he was saying bye to his mom, and I'm like, that hat is gonna fall off, or it's gonna poke his mom's eye or something. Oh Lord, those hats, bro, I can't. Oh my god. Like, if they were looking for a statement, I'm pretty sure that they got it. Booty poppers. Oh my god, Sahi the Witcher. Like, honestly, I don't understand. I don't get it. But I feel like it doesn't. Like, if it would have been, I think if it would have been another member, I would have been like, "What the heck?" Like, if it would have been Jungwoo, I was like, "What are you doing with the hat?" But like, it's Asahi, so it's kind of like you understand it. Blonde Haruto. I don't know. To be honest with you, I think Haruto looks the best with dark hair. My bias list already changed? What do you mean? What bias list? Depends on the group. I have a list for a lot of groups. Mashiho is like the mom. And you can tell in that episode of Treasure Map where he was like, how can I say? He was they were showing their dorms and their rooms and stuff. He's very organized. He's very organized. Is my have I seen AT's Harry Potter? No, I saw clips on Twitter, but I have not seen the whole performance. I know they did it for KCON. Mashiho with perm hair? Yo, seriously? Just like in Treasure Box? He looks so good. Did I like Beautiful by Treasure? Yeah, it was really nice. My brother actually nothing about it. My brother was so mad that I didn't tell him about it because my brother loves anime and he actually watches that anime. And he was like, "You didn't tell me that you were gonna react to a Japanese song like that comes out in an anime. You should have told me. I would have reacted with you." I was like, "Oh, really?" He's not a reactor. He doesn't do reaction things or anything like that. But he might be he might be coming up in my personal channel soon. Who knows? My treasure bias rotates between Haruto, Yoshi, and Jihoon. Will I be reacting to the music video of Beautiful? Yes. Yes, we will. Is Asahi ready? She doesn't want to admit it. Look, externally she's saying no, but internally we all know that he's there. Yosan carried Yuno. Oh, I saw that clip. I saw that. Yosang's muscled, bro. I can't. How tall am I? I'm five. I don't know how much that is in centimeters. I know majority of. I'm 5 feet 6 inches. Hold up, I'll look for it. Uh, feet to centimeter. I'm 5'6". I don't know how that is. I don't know how much that is. It's two. It's 2 in the morning, guys. 5'6". I'm 167 centimeters. 167.60 some. Yeah, around there. 167 something. Like I think that's what it says. I don't even know. One hundred and 67.64 centimeters or something like that. I don't even think I'm tall, but I don't know. Yeah, Hyunsuk, I think he is 5'7". But it's okay. I don't use first of all, he uses those massive sneakers that probably gives him like a foot taller. And on top of that, like for me, I barely use heels. So I guess I'll make it work, I guess, you know. Evelyn is in denial, bro. But every time she sees him, her heart, her heart just bursts out of her. Yo, Hyunsuk's shoes are ridiculous. Like those things, I'm sorry. I love him and everything, but his shoes are a little too much sometimes. His shoes, it's not so much how big they are, it's how big they are in the back by the heels. They're freaking massive. I feel like if he steps on me, he'll break all my toes. I'll be like, you need to stop. And then the fact that he has like a lot of shoes. A lot of shoes in the back. Like he has like his his sneakers collection is huge. But I'm okay with that because I actually love shoes too. So her twin Evelinda. In a year, I'm gonna get that soon for her. I'll probably get her an Asahi pillow for sure. No, she doesn't have a twin. It's just a joke. According to you, who the member that will be active in Weverse? I feel like Jihoon will be very active. Jihoon, I feel like Hyunsuk would be active. Probably Doyoung as well. Probably Jaehyuk. I feel like maybe he'll be. Mashiho, I think so too. Evelyn, I'm gonna be getting you that freaking pillow, bro. I do feel like Jihoon will probably be very active there. I think he will be active. Will we make merch like a t-shirt or a pillow? I don't know. I think it depends. I think the more the guys, if they decide to like look into it and they see how they interact more with fans and stuff, maybe they'll be more active with the fans. You never know. Like the ones that are not really active all the time, maybe they'll be more active in this one. Jihoon, I feel like Jihoon will probably be the most active. Jihoon would probably be like the Jin. He will be like Jin from BTS. Jin is very active on Weverse. You wish Junkyu gets up from his bed. He doesn't have to get up. He just has to get his phone and just be like, he could be laying down, but he could just be like saying whatever he has to say. You want to see my elephant collection? I don't have a lot to be honest with you, but I'll show it. Okay, I'll see what I have because I don't really have, like I said, I don't have much, but I do like. I love elephants. Sorry if my bed is a mess, guys. I'm trying to see. Okay, the first thing is this, which is my jewelry. Pretty much like I have my earrings and my rings here. But look how cute this is. My friend gave it to me. It's really cute. Little elephant. I also have this necklace with the little elephant. It has like a little one there. Look how cute it is. The cutest thing. I also have another necklace with another little elephant. I'm like here, like I feel like I'm like selling jewelry, but I'm not. There's another necklace that I have with a little elephant. And then I have this Pandora charm bracelet, and I have two elephants here, which I have. Someone gave me Dumbo, and then I think Evelyn gave me this elephant here. Look how cute it is. So yeah, I have like these two elephant things. That's pretty much all I have, guys. But I did always tell my dad, I always told my dad that I wanted to have a baby elephant in my backyard. But obviously, we live in America. That doesn't work. You live in Sri Lanka? Oh, that's so cool. Why do I like elephants? I don't know. I just find them so beautiful. They're such beautiful animals. They're so pretty. Like, they're so big. I don't know. They're just beautiful. Especially like baby elephants. If you guys see baby elephants, they're the cutest thing ever. Like, they're so cute. Did I cry with Dumbo? Let me tell you something. Dumbo is one of the weirdest Disney movies. It's one of the weirdest Disney movies. It's not one of my favorites. I don't like it. But the new one, I have not seen. I have not watched the new Dumbo movie, so I can't really say. But I'm pretty sure it's the same. It's as weird as the original one. It's obviously sad in the beginning because of the mom. But other than that, that movie is just weird. Oh, I'm like looking at your comments before. Dumbo is weird. That movie is weird. That movie is weird. Weird. Just like Alice in Wonderland, super weird. It's not I love Disney, but there's just some movies that I just we have not watched we have not filmed our reaction to Treasure Map 39. So please don't don't spoil anything. I mean, we have seen like pictures and stuff, and obviously we know that they're at a daycare with kids, but we don't know we haven't seen anything. Do I like dinosaurs? Let me tell you something. This is probably another TMI. You guys probably know. I hate T-Rexes. Hate them. Like, I am traumatized. Traumatized. That Jurassic Park movie traumatized me as a kid. I freaking hate that T-Rex. Especially, it's just the one from Jurassic Park. I freaking hate it, bro. No. That T-Rexes are no. It's bad. Like to the point, like for example, I don't know if you guys know, but here in Florida, there's I'm gonna explain why I hate them. When I was little, that movie came out. Obviously, that movie's pretty old, so imagine how old I am. It's not the fact that the T-Rex eats the other dinosaur. That's not why I don't like it. The whole thing about the T-Rex, it's the scene before it comes out. It's like, when the little girl, like the brother and the sister are in the Jeep, and it's like the Jeep is flipped over and it's like raining, and you just hear the T-Rex like grunting, like for me, that freaks me the hell out. Like, it freaked me out. And then when it actually comes out, and like, that's, first of all, that little girl should have died from the beginning. Like, honestly, if I was the brother, I would have pushed that little girl so that the T-Rex would eat her. Because all she did in that movie was scream the whole time. She was annoying. But the only thing is that that scene when it starts raining and the T-Rex comes out, it's mostly like when it's coming out. And then like when he lowers his eye to like the window of the car, no, like that freaked me the hell out. So it's just that scene. I could watch the whole movie except for that part. So for me for me, like, you guys don't understand. Like, I don't suffer from anxiety or panic attacks or anything like that. But when it comes to that T-Rex, no. Like, I cannot breathe. Like, I start having like a panic attack. It's horrible. And I remember like here in I live like three um 3 hours away from Orlando. And in Orlando, they have Universal Studios. It was like a theme park, and they have a section of Jurassic Park, and they have a ride there. Remember the first time? That was our first time that my parents and we ever went to like a theme park here in America. So when we when we went, my dad was like, "We have to go on everything because it's expensive and blah blah blah." So we went, and my dad made my brother and I go on this ride, and I was like, "Dad, I don't want to go on it because I knew the freaking dinosaur was there." I was like, "I don't want to go on," and my dad was like, "No, Amy, we have to go on. Like, we've never been to this park, whatever. We have to see what it is, and then if you don't like it, you don't go on it again." So we ended up going, and I was 11 years old when we went, the first time that I went on that ride. The only time I've been on that ride, because I went on that ride with my eyes closed the whole time. I was like, I know this freaking dinosaur is gonna pop out of nowhere. I was freaking no. And my dad was like, "Look," he was trying to distract me. "Look at the dinosaurs. Look how cute. They're eating." And I was like, "No, leave me alone. I just want to get out." I was freaking the hell out. I was freaking out. It was bad. And then out of nowhere, it starts getting dark, and I was like, this crappy freaking T-Rex is gonna be there. And I was dying. I was dying. That picture, I don't even want to. I don't even know where that picture is at. But honestly, I was literally dying. And then and then now thinking about it, outside of like when you're in that section of like the Jurassic Park and Universal Studios, they have like a T-Rex where like coming out of like the bush, like the trees, and like you could take pictures with him. Oh, I literally have to walk by like this. Like, I have to cover. I cannot see it. It freaks me the hell out. Or for example, there was about like 2 years ago. I was at my friend's house for we were gonna watch the Super Bowl. We're not watching the Super Bowl. We don't watch football, but we were watching the Super Bowl. And in the Super Bowl they have like commercials. And we literally, people only watch the Super Bowl for two things: for the game and to see who wins the whole thing, and also for the commercials, because the commercials are really cool. Oh, and halftime. And I remember I was talking with my friend because it was the commercial break, whatever. I was talking to my friend, and I'm not even joking. Out of nowhere, Jeep, like the actual like brand, the car brand, they had a commercial about Jurassic Park. You guys don't understand how I ran out of, like, literally mid conversation. I was like, "Oh yeah," and I just heard it. I didn't even watch it. I just heard the grunts and like the stomps of the T-Rex, like from that particular scene from the movie, and I freaked the hell out, and I just left. I literally ran. Like, I literally ran, and she was like, "What happened?" And when she looked at the TV, she's like, "No." And she literally turned it off, and I was literally by the door like this, like, like I was freaking out. It was bad. It was so bad, guys. What about spiders or snakes? I'm not scared. I don't like them. Would I touch a snake? No. Would I? But I'm not scared. Like, I'm just like, whatever. Do I prefer to go to Disneyland or Universal Studios? Disney. I like Disney better. How about the other dinosaurs except T-Rex, like Brachiosaurus and I actually don't mind the other dinosaurs. It's just that damn stupid T-Rex, bro. For me to go on this ride, and my dad literally has pictures of me crying. Kayla, I've never been to Six Flags, but that's one place I love rides. I like roller coasters and stuff like that. But there's just certain things I just don't know. Oh my gosh. When will we react to Treasure Map? Treasure Map 39, episode 39 will be out on Friday. So you guys have to wait. You guys are gonna have to wait. Oh man. All right, guys. Any other questions? It's already 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, that will be Saturday for for a lot of you guys actually. Like Saturday morning, if anything. Oh, I am scared. I'm not scared. I'm just disgusted, and I don't like them, which are frogs. That's one thing I will freak the hell out. I hate frogs. I will hate frogs. I really hate them. What is my childhood cartoon? I had a lot, honestly. I watched a lot of a childhood cartoon. Pokemon probably. Or I used to watch with my brother. I used to watch Power Rangers a lot. Power Rangers. I was never really a girly girl, to be honest with you. So I was not really like into like, I don't know, these like princess things or whatever. I used to like watching Power Rangers. Um I did not watch SpongeBob. That I never understood what's the whole hype with that. I think he's very annoying. Do I have a phobia of something? No, I don't. As of now, I don't really have a phobia. I just think frogs are disgusting. It's not like a phobia. Like, oh my god, like I can see a picture of them, but I don't like them. But I don't really have a phobia or nothing like that. SpongeBob, I know. So the people that like SpongeBob, good for you. But I don't like. I think he's annoying. Like the whole show was weird. But also when that show came out, I was a bit older, so not really into my range of like cartoons. You know that I had to, and I had to like open up a frog back in high school. Ugh, I almost died. The frog was like this big. It was huge, and we had to like open it up. It's disgusting. They're nasty. Yeah, I was actually was not for bio. It was not for bio. It was more for anatomy and physiology. So that was weird. You're scared of dark places and like you're claustrophobic. I'm not claustrophobic. Do I have experience with ghosts? No. I don't play around with those things. I don't like experimenting or like, oh, let me see if like, no, no, no. They're in the dark for a reason. I don't play around with those stuff. Spiritual realm and stuff like that. I don't play around with that. No. Am I a big fan of anime? I don't watch anime. My brothers do, but I never really understood it. I, you get nervous on Pia, but you're like scared of everything, girl. You're literally scared of everything. Not to be mean, but like, you can't be scared of everything in life, you know? Did I watch Tom and Jerry? That's another one I'm not a big fan of. I don't know. For me, it was more like I don't know if I said I feel like if I say the shows that I watched, I feel like none of you guys would understand. You guys would know what I'm talking about. I used to watch a lot of Animaniacs, The Pinky and the Brain. I don't know. Uh, Phineas and Ferb came out way after. Like I was already like maybe a teenager when that came out, but I actually did like watching Phineas and Ferb. It was cute. It was funny. to give you a tour, a room tour, I'm gonna do that next week because I'm actually kind of like not remodeling, but I'm kind of like switching up my furniture a bit. And I'm also like, you see here, these are just some posters, but I'm actually gonna fix everything. So I'm actually going to be doing a couple of like remodeling or refurnishing my room a bit. So I will do that probably next week in the next live. So you guys can actually see the whole thing because I'm like actually fixing it and stuff. The flying cockroaches, I really am not scared of that. Like if they fly towards me, I'm gonna freak out. But like I could kill a cockroach. I really don't care. What is Doraemon? What is that? Doraemon? Do I collect photo cards? Do you guys want to see my collection of photo cards? Am I going to react to more of the boys? Yes. We have that in the plans to react more to the boys. I am scared because of my imagination as well. When it comes do I like cats or dogs? I prefer dogs. I'm not a big cat person. Oh, Doraemon is a Japanese cartoon? I have no clue. Maybe if I see a picture, I'll probably know, but I don't really know. I don't even think I'm saying it right. Yes, also show us your current K-pop inventory. So if we want to send you stuff, we know what you already have. Okay. I could try to. It's like I could. It's like blog. I'm telling you, there's no way. Right now I'm actually continuing my 80s albums collection. I'm trying. I already started with my Fever Part One. I need 2 versions of Fever Part One, and then I'll just go into Fever Part Two, the next 3. But I mean, uh, in all honesty, you guys can, if you guys would want to send us anything, you guys can send us anything. Honestly, we are like open to everything. Do I watch horror movies? Not, I don't mind watching them, but I don't really watch them. But if we're all like in a family thing or friends and they're like, "Oh, let's watch a horror movie," I'll watch it. It's not a big deal. You just send me on Twitter. Okay, I'll check. Oh no, I don't know who that is. Wait, I have seen that cartoon though. I've seen it. Where was it? I think it was in a Chinese drama. Was it in Meteor Garden? I don't know which one it was, but I did see this. I've seen that little Doraemon thing. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen like the people buy the stuff. Am I making an unboxing album of my 80s albums? You guys want to see that? Did I watch The Conjuring? No, I don't like those type of like that. That's just weird. You want to send me Hyunsuk? If you find him and you send him to me, I will love you forever. I'm not okay. Honestly, like I was not gonna go on live today because you guys know that we do it every 2 weeks, and I only did it because everybody was freaking out over Weverse. But honestly, like I don't think I'm gonna be as active this week. Maybe I'll post some, try to post some videos on on our personal channels, but that's because we're literally, so like I'm Jewish and Evelyn's Jewish, and we're both like celebrating Passover like in the next couple of days and stuff. So that's why we might not be acting. Maybe we will. I don't know. But like right now, it was not planned for me to go on Be Live, on Be Live, on YouTube Live, because I was literally celebrating Passover with my family, and then I saw that treasure that they retweeted the Weverse post, and then everybody was freaking out on Twitter. So that's why I decided to do this live. So I don't know. Do I always buy my albums of my favorites? Actually, yes. I have the full collection of Treasures albums. I have all of BTS albums, and I'm starting to do ATs, and I'll probably do the boys soon. Do I still buy Western albums? No. I don't waste my money on stupid artists. I'm sorry. Have I experienced Passover in Jerusalem? I have not. I have not yet. But it'll happen one day. Oh, you actually guys want to see my photo cards collection? I have a binder. Would you guys want to see it? Honestly, the most photo cards I have is of Treasure. My favorite American Idol winner? I actually feel like the ones that win are not really that good. I feel like the other ones that don't win are way better. Do you guys have any plans to go to Korea after the pandemic? Yes, that's probably one of the first places I want to go visit. Kelly Clarkson and Carrie Underwood. I like Kelly Clarkson and I do like Carrie Underwood, but they're about the only ones that are good. All right, I'm gonna look for my photo card binder. I have a binder for them. All right, here. Look, I have like a binder, literally. Okay, so I have them by groups, because I don't put them all mixed up. But the first one is obviously BTS. So and I also put them in order of the albums. So I literally put them in the order of the albums. Like I don't like from the first albums of BTS. They like I have my photo cards like Suga, and and literally they're just one sided. So I have like Suga here. I have a group one. I have Jin, the group one. That is Jungkook, Jin, V, J-Hope, and Jimin. Yeah, and then I continue. Do you see? JK, Jimin, Jin. Look at Jimin here. This man and this one right here. This man. Have Suga, V, Jimin, and Jin. And then I'm telling you, most of them are BTS and Treasure. Then I have here more of them, more of the guys. These are the most recent ones from the I think it was Map of the Soul, Persona and Map of the Soul. I also have the photo cards from like from their other stuff, like the DVDs, like the Fifth Muster and stuff like that. So I have this. These are the ones from the B album. They're like all. Do I buy expensive photo cards? No, I don't. I just have the ones that come in the album. I don't waste my money on that. I just like to each their own, but I think that's weird. You see I have more. These are the recent ones because I got these from the B Essentials that I actually bought. And then that's it for BTS for now. Then I have Astro because I did buy their Gateway, both both versions of their Gateway album, and I'm dying to buy their new album, but it's like the box is sold out. I'm annoyed. Then I have this man. Do you see this guy? He's husband material. Husband. So yeah, I have Anu and then I have 3 of Moonbin right there. And then here comes my 80s collection. My 80s, I have Yosong. I get a lot of Yosong and Wooyoung. So I have Yosong here. I have a group. I have Wooyoung. Oh, just letting you know, Anu, let me tell you, this man will be up here soon. He's one of the ones that you'll see up there. But yeah, I have here. I also have Jungho. I have such a soft spot for him. I have Wooyoung. And the last one that I got from the newest one was Yosong. And that's been, here comes my treasure ones. This is massive because they give a lot of photo cards in their albums. A lot. Like, I think the majority is from all the photo cards, like from the bands that I've collected so far, BTS, and then Treasure is like right there. Treasure is like a lot. So here comes my treasure collection. Of course, my man is up there. That man, he's literally, I love this man so much. But yeah, there's Jihoon. I have Jungkook. I have a lot of Jungkook and a lot of Mashihos actually. I don't trade photo cards. I've never traded them. I feel like I don't think I should. I don't know. It's just weird. I have Jungwoo, Asahi. Look at Mashi there. Look at him. That man. Let's see. I have Yoshi. I have a couple, I mean. It's not like the best, but whatever, I guess. You damn. And then I don't know if you guys can see well, but wait, but there's more. I'm telling you, they have a lot. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see that? I forgot I had that. Oh my god. That man, bro, that man just kills me, man. Look at this man. No. I forgot that I was there. But yeah, and then I have Yoshi and Doyoung. Hyunsuk is on a whole nother level. Oh, and then this picture is probably my favorite one of Yadam because it's such boyfriend picture. It looks so good. And then, yeah, this is pretty much what I have. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like the freaking reflection is annoying. And then the last one that I have is he's by himself for now until I get more photo cards is Junghan. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Then I have like these extra stuff here for my extra stuff. That's pretty much my I'm not getting a response from Hyunsuk. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think I would post that much. I don't think I would. I'm trying to avoid as much. I'm trying to avoid as much interactions with them. I don't want to be embarrassed, okay? You know how embarrassing that is? Qué pena, bro. If he already knows me, because I will probably dig a hole and bury myself. I'll probably hide, like the ostriches. Oh, gosh, how embarrassing. What boy or girl groups are my favorite? I don't like girl groups, so that's out of the question. Um, Boy groups, I my favorites are BTS, ATs, Treasure, 17, Astro. Hmm. I like Day Six, but they're not really K-pop. But I guess if you were have to, I really like Day Six. Um, I like a lot of groups. The Boys. I know Sungwa does watch a lot of content. That's just weird. He's not here. He's not here. He's not on this live. No, no. I refuse. He's busy in the studio making, Pentagon. I really like Pentagon a lot. Their new album is so good. Let's see. Oh, O and F. I haven't really like looked into them. Yes, I have not listened to a lot of DPR, Ian, but I have watched when I think it was they went to like I think it was like ODG. I don't know if you guys watched that channel on YouTube. It's where Treasure did the thing with that girl, and they performed for that girl. Um, Bye Evelyn. Um, and yeah, and then they actually invited them to that group, so to that channel, and they're actually pretty cool. I know like they've been getting a lot of hype lately, which I'm actually excited for because not a lot of people they listen to that type of music. I feel like in K-pop it's not that popular, but I think a lot of people are actually listening to a lot of DPR. Yes, I'm a multi fandom queen, I guess you can say. That's why sometimes it's hard for me to like put up posters. I'm like, which one should I put now? Because I freaking love. But in all honesty, next week when I do my room tour, you will see mostly BTS. I have like you just see this wall because this is when we film and you only see one wall, and maybe like half of this one. But literally every wall of mine has BTS everywhere. Like majority of my merch, my K-pop merch is of BTS. Um, I really want to see Nuna Amy win a fan sign event with Treasure. Imagine 12 of them. I don't think I would be. I will be okay with that. I think I'll be fine, but if they recognize me, I think that's when I'll lose it. Do I love watching K dramas? I do. I do like watching K dramas. Do you know that song called Rollin'? No? I would freak the hell out. Do I join fan sign events? To be honest with you, I don't know how the hell that works. I'm always questioning, like, how does that work? How does that work? Because there's some people that win them all the time. I'm like, how the hell? I don't even know. The one I'm actually I haven't finished it, but the one I'm like there, but it's the kind of getting an about it. It's it's called I don't even remember. Uh no, I will not. I'm not gonna buy 10,000 albums, and then what the heck am I gonna do with all those albums? Well, I guess I will do like giveaways or something. But it's just too much. No. Um, No, that's just weird. Honestly, like I understand that you want to like when you want to like I don't know. I just find that weird. Like I for me, first of all, I don't have that amount of money to be buying 10,000 albums, so I could just get a fan sign of a minute and 20 seconds with each one. Is it a minute and something? I don't even know how long those phone calls are. That's just weird. I don't remember what Netflix show K drama I've been watching. I'll tell you now. I haven't finished it because it's just kind of like annoying. It got annoying. It was cute in the beginning and then it just got annoying. Uh, hold up, I'll tell you right now. A Love So Beautiful is the last one. It's the one that I'm watching now. Hi from Thailand. Hi. When did I officially become a Tume? Probably when I last year. I don't know when specifically, but that's the one I started when I was reacting to Treasure Map. My mom, I got her into K dramas too. She freaking loves K dramas. Her favorite one is Crash Landing on You. I actually got her the DVD and the soundtrack. She freaking loves. She's watched it. I don't know, like 4 or 5 times, and she's cried in all the time, all the time. Dude, did I watch Train to Busan? It's probably one of my favorite movies. That movie, I cry. I've watched that maybe like 3 or 4 times, and I cry all the time. I don't know. I feel like the last one that Evelyn and I reacted to together, it was True Beauty on our Patreon when we had it open. And after that, I don't think there was a lot of like there's like any K drama that I want to watch like that we wanted to react to. I was just like there's nothing really that catches our attention. Everyone's been talking about Penthouse and what's the other one that's on Netflix? I think Evelyn's watching not Penthouse. She's watching. I'll tell you right now. Vincenzo or something. I don't even know. She's watching that one now. That's like also like pretty big, but I don't know. Miracle in a Cell. I think that one. I have it on my list, but I don't want to watch it because everybody says that it's sad. My mom watched it and she was like, "It's so sad." So your brother is anime stan, and your mother and you are K-pop stans. Do you guys have a fight? No, we don't fight about that. No, like my actually, I have two brothers that are into anime, like the middle. Yeah, you probably guys don't know. I'm the oldest one, and after me, there's three. I have three brothers. So the ones in the middle, they love anime. Hi, Sharon. But yeah, it's pretty much the last K drama like that I really watched and I finished it was True Beauty. And after that, I tried watching Startup. I didn't finish it. She annoyed me so much. That girl annoyed me. She freaking pissed me off. I watched Love Alarm when it first came out on Netflix, and then the second season I have not watched, but I know who she ends up with, and I hate it. I hate who she ends up with. I don't like it at all. Don't like it. You have a lot of 80s pictures. What can you suggest for me to show it off? Should I frame them all or put them all in my wall? I feel like the best ones you should frame. And then the rest I feel like you could put around your room, like around the wall. I'm the only girl in my family. Yes, I am. I'm the oldest one and the only one. It wasn't the drama. Startup, it wasn't bad in the beginning. It was just her. Like when they finally confessed, like they both said, "Oh, this happened," and blah 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 blah. Like she just started acting so stupid. She pissed me off. I was like, "Stop." Did I watch Horang? Yes, I did. I really Evelyn is she like loves him because obviously her ultimate bias is V. And for me, I actually liked it because Park Seo-joon just that man. But I actually like this. It's not one of my favorites, but I did like the storyline. It was cute. I use I use like a clay, like a little clay thing. I don't know. I'm trying to find something. All right, Hangjun. It's like a little clay, and it's like a sticky thing, but I don't like it. Just you could take it off, and it doesn't ruin anything. I'll put Hangjun up there later. What about 100 Days, My Prince? I have it on my list, and I think I started watching it, but I never had the time to like finish it. But I do have it there on my list, and I actually want to say, he is the cutest thing ever, and I'll probably finish watching it. I'll probably actually start it because I think I watched the first episode, but I fell asleep, so technically I didn't watch it. Evelyn, she's my cousin. We're not sisters. She's my cousin. Have you also watched Scarlet Heart? No, I have not watched that one. Oh, when for me, I don't really care about historical like I could watch some of them, but I watched one called I forgot the name of it, but I only watched it because of one guy, which is the guy from The King. Not Lee Mino, but this other guy. Hold up. The name of the what's the name of it's called I forgot. I forgot. Did I watch Itaewon Class? Yes, I did. It was probably one of the first ones that I watched. And at first, I it's a love-hate relationship with that show. It's a love-hate thing. Uh I loved like if it wasn't for two characters in that show, I feel like that show would have been crap. Um for me, I think Itaewon Class, the storyline is good. Parts of the storyline, like the main storyline is good. The extra stuff, I don't think it was necessary. I only think that it was what it is for two reasons. It was Park Seo-joon and also the villain. I think he's one of the best villains that I've ever seen. The guy is so freaking good. Every time I watched an episode of Itaewon Class, I like what I would get so pissed. Like I was like, this guy is horrible. And I would watch it at work. So I was trying so hard not to like yell at my screen It was horrible. It's honestly, I feel like if those two, oh, and the dad, every time the scene of the dad, oh my god, I would literally cry. But that's about it. Like everything else in that show, like for me, was kind of irrelevant. I like the whole point of like the whole business thing, and I know they were trying to put like emphasis on like situations and social stuff that happen in Korea, like the racism and like the whole like transsexual and all that stuff. Like I understand like their whole point of that, but I just feel like it was kind of unnecessary in the sense like for me, I'm not a racist because obviously I'm not white or anything like that. But for me, the black character, like for me, he was irrelevant to the whole damn stupid show. Like it was whatever, but that's just my personal opinion. For me, it's like I really probably one of the other reasons why I love like I like it's not my favorite K drama to be honest with you, but for me, I really love. I am gonna say it's probably one of the best soundtracks. Itaewon Class has one of the best soundtracks. So I don't know. I love the soundtrack of Itaewon Class. The soundtrack is beautiful. I actually bought the soundtrack. So pretty. The one, hey, what's the guy's name? It's a freaking thing, bro. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what's the one that I watched. I don't remember. Yo, what is the name of that stupid show, bro? Goblin is real. I really like that one. Goblin is that one made me cry, and I'm like, how is he not married? How is he not married? The guy's beautiful. He's not. No, he's not beautiful. Cause I don't think he's that good looking. I just think he's very like manly. I don't know how to explain it. Like he looks like a gentleman slash like a manly man. You know what I mean? Like he's a man. I don't know. I love Goblin. The the one that I do, the one that I cried, and it honestly it'll probably be my is as of now, it's my favorite K drama. Is It's Okay Not to Be Okay. That was just too much. That is, ugh. That show made me cry. I barely cry. Like I don't. I cry. How can I say it? I even though like I'm very savage, like you guys are like I'm very like blunt and I say whatever I have to say. I can also tell you that I'm very like sentimental, like when it comes to like certain things. But for me, like I for shows like let's just say for example, a lot of people when they watch movies like when a dog dies or when for I don't cry with that. I'm like, oh, it's sad, but I don't cry with that. For me, it has to be something else, like a character, like a really good character, maybe like, or for example, at weddings, I usually cry at weddings, but whatever. But when it comes, it's okay not to be okay. Oh my god, I cried. I think like in the second or third episode, I was literally sobbing. I was so mad, so mad. So mad. And also because it hits home, like it's very personal, like it felt very personal to me because my little brother, like the last one of my three brothers, he has autism. So like whenever I saw the guy's brother, like it was like literally looking at my little brother in his age, like I just saw his future like that, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, so for me it was one of those like very personal, like I felt it. So and a lot of those things, like those situations that happened with his brother, like in public and stuff, it has happened sometimes, like not to that extent, but it has happened in it has happened to us, like as a family, like in public and stuff, and it's just, people are stupid, I'm telling you. So for me, like I cried so much with that show. Like it was mostly because of that. I feel like it was because like it was more of a personal thing. Yes, it's a lot of there's a lot of things that I think also it gives you a lot of insight of like other mental issues, mental illnesses that probably people are not aware of, and there were some that I didn't even know of, and that was pretty informative, which I think was really cool. And that's one thing as to why I love K dramas, because they're completely different than the ones from they show here or like Spanish TV or whatever. Like they give you also like other characters' perspectives, like their lifestyle, then this is and that. So that one, yes, they had the main characters, the lead roles, but they also showed like the perspective of the other people that were in the hospital, and like their background stories and why they had those mental illnesses. And it was very informative. I really suggest you guys should definitely watch it if you guys have not. It's a really good show. Did I watch Hotel de Luna? That's another one that I cried. I cried with that one at work. I was watching it at work and I would cry. I would be like behind the cat, like behind the computer. I'd be like I was like freaking crying with that one. It was mostly at the end. Hotel de Luna is also very good. I liked it. I liked it because it was different. It wasn't the same like drama. Like it was cute. People have been saying "Kill Me, Heal Me," but I haven't seen it yet. I think my mom watched it. She really liked it because it also talks about like other mental illnesses and stuff. Isn't this he is a psychometric? Isn't it the one with Jin Young from God 7? Am I gonna make throwback content? I've been wanting to, but honestly, like for the past like 2 weeks, I feel like I'm lacking when it comes to my personal channel. Have I watched Reply 1988? Yes, and I also cried in that one. In the beginning, it was a bit like, I didn't like it at first, but I finished it because I was like, let me just finish it to get it over with. And at the end, I cried at the end. I did. I actually like that one. I haven't watched the ones that go after. Like I haven't watched that, right, 1994, 1988. But 1988 I did watch, and man, that show, I cried. Cheese in the Trap. Cheese in the Trap, I don't know. It doesn't catch my attention. Flower of Evil, I don't know. I'll probably check it out and see. Replay 1980. For me, with the part that I cried, I don't know their names, but it was the part where she's getting where she got married, when the girl got married, and the scene with her dad. That broke me. That broke me, guys. That broke me. I was literally crying. I was like, the only time that I cried in the whole K drama, but I was like, I was literally like bawling. Yes, the shoes and the letter. That's what cut me. Oh my god, I was literally crying. Oh, that was too much. Have I watched Weightlifting Fairy? No, but I've watched The Strong Woman Dong Bong Bong Doon Soon. I never know the name of that one. I watched that one. That one I didn't cry, but I got emotional in that one scene. If you guys watched it, you guys already know what scene I'm talking about. All right, I really am gonna leave now because it's literally 3:16 in the morning, guys. I don't know what time it is for you guys. It's probably in the afternoon, but for it's 3 in the morning, and I literally have to go to sleep because I got stuff to do tomorrow. I got to continue celebrating Passover, or technically today. So yeah, but be on the lookout for this week's uh post, like our videos. We're gonna be doing one fine day for Monday for 17th, one fine day. We're gonna be doing on Wednesday Stray Kids Code. They actually came out with a fifth episode. Um, and Friday, you guys already know it's Treasure Map, and Saturdays AT's Fever Road. So be on the lookout for those. We might be giving extra videos too, because there's a couple of comebacks and stuff that are really cool this week. So be on the lookout for that. But thank you guys so much for joining. Hopefully, I helped you guys out with the Weverse app and it gave you a little bit more clarity and a bit more information on the app. That was the whole point as to why I went on Weverse. I mean, why I went on here on live. It was to actually like explain how Weverse kind of works, and hopefully it helped a little bit. So, but anyways, I'll probably tweet my my Weverse I think it's the same as I think it's the same, honestly. Yeah, just look for my Weverse thing. It's literally the same thing as my Twitter and stuff. And just we'll follow each other, and hopefully we get to see each other on Weverse app when Treasure comes in. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining, and hopefully, you guys had a little bit of fun on a Saturday or slash Sunday morning for you guys. But thank you guys so much for the support. You guys have been so amazing. I always say this, but Evelyn and I, we feel super blessed to have you guys in our lives. So you guys are so amazing. But thank you. I love you guys. Bye.